Mastering mobile security. Our organization neglects mobile security, leaving devices and apps wide open to attack. Which comprehensive procedure does our organization follow for conducting regular penetration testing and vulnerability assessments on mobile devices and applications to ensure the security and integrity of our mobile ecosystem? To ensure the security and integrity of our mobile ecosystem, our organization follows a comprehensive procedure for conducting regular penetration testing and vulnerability assessments on mobile devices and applications. This procedure is designed to identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in our mobile ecosystem, allowing us to take proactive measures to remediate and mitigate potential security risks. Step 1: Scope and Objectives. The objective of penetration testing and vulnerability assessments is to identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in our mobile devices and applications, and to evaluate the overall security posture of our mobile ecosystem. The scope of this procedure includes all mobile devices and applications used within our organization, including BYOD, bring your own device, devices, organization-owned devices, and mobile applications developed in-house or by third-party vendors. Step 2: Penetration testing. Penetration testing is conducted on a regular basis, at least quarterly, to identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in our mobile devices and applications. The testing is conducted by a qualified third-party vendor or internal security team, using industry-standard methodologies and tools. The testing includes network-based penetration testing, simulating real-world attacks on our mobile devices and applications to identify vulnerabilities in network protocols and services. Host-based penetration testing, identifying vulnerabilities in mobile device operating systems, firmware, and software. Application-based penetration testing, identifying vulnerabilities in mobile applications, including insecure data storage, authentication, and authorization. Step 3: Vulnerability assessments. Vulnerability assessments are conducted in conjunction with penetration testing to identify potential security vulnerabilities in our mobile devices and applications. The assessments include network vulnerability scanning, identifying open ports, services, and potential vulnerabilities in network protocols and services. System vulnerability scanning, identifying vulnerabilities in mobile device operating systems, firmware, and software. Application vulnerability scanning, identifying vulnerabilities in mobile applications, including insecure data storage, authentication, and authorization. Step 4: Risk analysis and prioritization. The results of penetration testing and vulnerability assessments are analyzed to identify potential security risks and vulnerabilities. The risks are prioritized based on the severity of the vulnerability, the likelihood of exploitation, and the potential impact on our organization. Step 5: Remediation and mitigation. Based on the risk analysis and prioritization, remediation and mitigation strategies are developed to address identified vulnerabilities and weaknesses. The strategies may include patching and updating mobile device operating systems, firmware, and software. Implementing security controls, such as encryption, access controls, and secure authentication. Developing and implementing secure coding practices for mobile applications. Conducting employee awareness training on mobile device security best practices. Step 6: Continuous monitoring and improvement. The results of penetration testing and vulnerability assessments are continuously monitored and reviewed to ensure that remediation and mitigation strategies are effective and up to date. The procedure is reviewed and updated regularly to ensure that it remains effective and aligned with industry best practices and regulatory requirements. By following this comprehensive procedure, our organization ensures the security and integrity of our mobile ecosystem, protecting sensitive data and preventing potential security breaches.